Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Ephemeral One, and welcome back to more Dark Souls 3. Last time, we cleared out most of the Cathedral of the Deep and started to explore Farron Keep and the swamp beyond. Met some of the Guardians, giant walking trees, as well as some of our old friends, the Dark Wraiths, are present in the swamp. We've gotten a little stronger, and continue on. I also showed off the way mechanically people end up with equipment they shouldn't have, which is having somebody act as a gopher and move equipment around for you. If you've ever wondered how someone got equipment where they weren't supposed to have it yet, that's the way they do it, is they transfer between characters. Secondarily, I did want to apologize for the late start tonight. Today was Black Friday here in America, and, well, it's Black Friday and I work retail, so unfortunately, life is just going to be what it's going to be. Alright. So we've taken this left path, we met the Dark Wraith. We took the right path, saw the path of the basilisks. Now, I've described this as the middle path, though it may be better to say this is probably the intended path. You'll note there's a fire peeking out up above here, and you're led by bonfires. And this is also the area where you spend the least time in the actual poison. This is where you'll find also the other main guardians of this place. These goat-legged these goat-legged beings that do use poisoned weapons. And you can look around, see that there's more in the swamp, and more of these guys out here. They do carry rotten pine resin to cover your weapon in poison. As well as offering extras. Now, the main goal of this place is to actually deal with the fires up here. You'll note that you get the option to extinguish it, but before you do, take a look where it is. It's the remnants of a fort, or a church, some kind of larger structure that was here long ago and is now crumbled. What you should also take notice of is the shapes here. It's a great tree with someone holding what seems to be the fire in their hands. It's a robed figure. Not distinct, but a great tree and the fire and we have to extinguish it. We have to bring darkness to what was once bright. And this is the first of, I believe, 3 flames we have to extinguish. Or more precisely, move. To gain access to the realms beyond. Extinguish 3 flames and open the door to Wolf's Blood. That wasn't there originally. It's only after we've done it once that they explain, this is your goal for this area. Which sounds simple enough, extinguish 3 flames. But by now you should always know, nothing in this game will be as simple as it may sound. Now, especially considering the type of enemies we face here, which we've seen a lot of these guys are not so bad. However, these ones that are unarmed are actually the most dangerous of these goat guys. Because they have this! Yep. Yeah. They just maul you. And rip your head off. Effectively. Not quite literally, just because this is not that gruesome of a game. But effectively, they just rip your head off. So, that's where you have to be careful. And yeah, it'll happen more than you want it to. But it is still something to be aware of. No, you get poison buildup. Note that you get poison buildup even if you block. Not bad. Now, as far as these goat creatures go, I call them that because they have obviously cloven hooves, and it's clear from their heads they have some kind of horns. If anything, what they remind you of all the way back to Elden Ring. As I've said, I've posited in the past that Elden Ring is the origin of the entire story for the Souls series. I stand by that statement. Because the omens were a result of a mutation in humans, or so we thought in Elden Ring. But it might be closer to say that they're closer to the true nature of humanity. Okay, that jump you must absolutely avoid at all costs. There it is. Yeah. It's actually the ones without weapons that are the most terrifying and the most dangerous. And, as you might have guessed, following this main path will lead us straight to another fire and more ambushes. However, we don't have to follow it. As you can see by these items studded around, there's plenty of other ways to go. But on those areas, there are some of these more feral of the goat creatures, of these omens. Alright. A great sword. Here they come. But yeah, you can hear them snarling and angry out here. And these buildings that are kind of fallen in. It's clear there was a bridge or something of the like here at one point, but no more. And there we can see even one of the big sentinels walking around, and another one looking to ambush us. Yeah, there's plenty of danger out here in the swamps, beyond the toxic nature of the swamp itself. For now, we'll head back to the main path. We'll take the main road. More Titanite shards. And let's see. Yep, there it is. Yep. Frostbite is a great status effect. More purple moss clumps to help you get through. And the second fire is no more. The door to Wolf's Blood cannot be opened by those who dwell in the light, but those who were willing to seek shadow. No, doesn't look like it. Nope. But this is also the home, as we're told, of the Undead Legion. Alright. At least that would explain the presence of so many crucifixes of the blue, of the order of the blue sentinels. They very likely Yep. Alright. Yep. There we go. Nope. Don't want to fall off. But we've already actually activated this by reaching from the behind. So at the very least, we've now secured and shown where we need to go. However, I love that trap over there, where 3 of the Guardians are. Well, at the very least, we've shown how to get to this 2 ways, whether you take the back or the front, and that this leads you in beyond the keep once you've started activating the flames. So, now you know. But lots of slugs in there. And might as well get the most out of my Estus. My FP. Alright. I think that's about it. Alright. Heavy gem. Undead bone shards, so each of our each chug individually is stronger. And here we see something kind of odd. A ladder. Just leading up out of the swamp. That's kind of odd, don't you think? Just a ladder? I mean... it's nice, but... why is it here? Well, let's take a look around. Ah, some stairs up. Ah. Oh. Got it. Oh. There's something there. The Dream Chaser's ashes. And, oh my. A bonfire. And a big wolf. In the end, the dream chasers who wandered aimlessly in the rotted forest found a sense of fulfillment. Legion etiquette. And we can join the covenant of the Watchdogs of Farron. Ancient medallion depicting the crest of a wolf, symbolizes the pact with the old wolf of Farron, equipped to pledge oneself to the Watchdogs of Farron. The Watchdogs ensure the warriors sleep in serenity by taking the form of loyal spirits and hunting down those who would trespass the woods of Farron. So, this is for when you would pledge yourself to Farron and protecting the Undead Legion, hunting down others and doing your best to protect this area. Again, it's mostly just an excuse to PvP, but... And this elevator brings us up and lets us get a fuller view so we can see the fires we put out and where we came from. The path that led to the Sage's Woods, that leads to the Cleansing Cathedral. And lets us come up here. And this is the bridge from Lothric, right? Oh. This place has been destroyed. And guarding this bridge is a huge demon. Though, it looks like it's definitely seen better days. It's like it's turning into, well, kind of our namesake. It looks like it's becoming ash. Which is... Yeah. Oof. Oh! Ow. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt! Wow. Nope. Yep. Alright. Well. Alright, that's not doing much. Nah, nor is that, so... Nope! Come on! No, 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 no! Ow! Okay, so you can break free a little sooner. But yeah, as you can see... This demon has definitely seen better days. Doesn't make it any less of a threat, though. Soul of a stray demon. And dies with a great scream. One of the twisted souls steeped in strength. The stray demon, now lacking even a trace of flame, was once the gatekeeper of Lothric. So, the stray demon would protect this place, protected Lothric. A great axe. Yeah. till it's till the gate was destroyed, apparently. Nothing's left, it's all destroyed. Though it's interesting, it looks doesn't the bridge looks like it was pushed up or this collapsed down. Where the destruction kind of doesn't make sense. And if this was the bridge to Lothric, where did it connect? I mean, after all, we had to rely on different demons to be able to get here. And there was a great gate that was obviously protected at some point. But looks like there's a way down. Back to where we came, but also a way over here. Oof. Sounds like someone's still here. Ah. Nice. And we've learned Lightning Spear. A famous miracle known for dealing with dragons by peeling their stone scales. Miracle allegedly used by warriors of sunlight hurls a lightning spear. The spears inflict lightning damage, providing an effective counter to magic or fire, especially powerful against metal armor and dragons. Heavy gem. Yeah, no surprise there. And as we can see, one straggling pilgrim was trapped beyond this gate, and countless others were frustrated by the loss of their road when this dragon crashed down here. Oop. And yep. Any corpse that is still standing ain't a corpse. But yeah, even if you could get over there, it doesn't look like there's anything there. So let's just be on our way. This is more a set piece telling you the story. And setting, again, the tone that there's some things that aren't quite adding up. how we got here, how this place came to be, where things are and why things are in the places they are. Some things are just not quite adding up. But only a fight for survival will tell us the whole story. And it will be an uphill battle. But sometimes those uphill battles are what make the story to know all the more worth it. So, down back to Firelink. We'll give her the ashes.
Ah, well met. How may I?
Umbral ash of the Dream Chaser.
Ashen one, what woeful umbral ash is this? This barren dust, stuff of a fool, won't yield aught. Where didst thou happen upon the stuff? Tell me for the sport.
Sure.
Oh yes, I see. Clinging to lofty dreams in this dying world, more's the pity. It must come from one most foolish indeed. Wouldst thou not agree?
I imagine it was someone dear to her. Though we did get a hidden blessing out of it. She also does have access to unlimited Titanite shards, so we can get basic upgrades. Let's see, she also got the Exile armor set. Yep.
Ashen one.
Alright, there's that. Ah, right. We just got a unique soul, so that's one of the things we want. Especially because if I remember right, this is actually fairly nice.
Aha, that's so.
Indeed. So, now you have a very difficult choice. You have Boulder Heave, spew a boulder from one's mouth. Art of a stray demon stifled flame. Spews a boulder from one's mouth. The boulder is heavy, but shatters easily. Or Havel's Ring. A ring for warriors keen on heavy accoutrements. Increases maximum equip load. This ring was named after Havel the Rock, the battlefield compatriot of Gwyn, the First Lord. The art of war has been a constant since ages past, and those who would follow in Havel's footsteps are no fewer now than in his own day. The reason this costs 5,000 is because this is the really good one. But this also requires 12 faith, and I don't think I want to put any more into faith. So, we'll take the ring.
Now.
Because that is a ring, that is one of those rings you can just throw on. Because it does give you, what, an additional 8 points. And let's see. Speaking of, right, we do have to burn the bones. Just trying to think if there's anything else where we want to We have only 2 pieces of twinkling, 1 scale, 2 small, 2 large. Don't think I have enough to upgrade anything.
Just wasn't he?
Yeah. None of my main stuff I can upgrade. Because I need, yeah, 2 more twinkling, 2 more large titanite shards. Alright.
Pretty little.
Let's see. And to reinforce our flame.
I am.
Okay, I need 4, then 6.
Do not be. What is it?
Nah, I'm good. I know. I know what good weapons are, but I'm also playing a weapon appropriate for the character. Alright. So, let's see. 6. And let's just do the full 8.
Ashen?
And let's go. Let's go.
I.
Reinforce. There we go. So at least I have the +4.
Do not be. What is it?
The +3. Okay. So that'll help a bit. And now we can push on even further. Because while we've unlocked the old Wolf of Farron, the Keep Ruins are where we'll start. The backside of the Farron Keep. Because this is where we're gonna die a few times. This is more than likely. Because there's a couple things I want to go for in this area. I mentioned there's my favorite trap in this place. We'll head this way. These feral beastmen. Yeah, at least more titanite for us. And here, more crab. Yeah, more crab. Ow. Ow. Something sound familiar? Any white birch you find, friend help. I love that so much. A lingering dragon crest ring. The crown of dusk. As we can see, that's a unique item. Feathered crown bestowed upon the Princess of Ulasil, land of ancient golden sorceries. Through the Guardian Elizabeth's blessing, this raises the power and effect of the wearer's magic, but damage suffered by magic attacks rises in tandem. So, for a pure caster looking to just max out damage at any cost, that can be a huge blessing. And as we can see by all the corpses here, this crab was quite the effective hunter. Very few escaped it. But, unfortunate for it, we came a little prepared. This is why you go talk to that giant and you make peace with them. This is also something to keep in mind as you explore. Because over here, you can hear something snarling. And here, we see the unfortunate fate of some old guardians. The mushrooms stood no chance against the poison of these warriors. They were poisoned, rotted, and deceased. But the Sage's Scroll. Learn sorceries of the Crystal Sages. As any sorcerer knows, sorcery is a talent, and these sorceries were refined to nurture a very special talent. Wow. When we get back, we'll have to look into that. Now, as for this. Yeah. Oh, managed to get one to come over. Yep. Yep. The upside for this is you do have an area where you can relatively move normally. Ow. I didn't need the second chug, but I did it anyway. There we go. Ooh. The Black Bow of Ferris. A black longbow named after the hero of old, known for the unusual stance from which it is fired. Has longer range than standard bows, but successful usage requires a trained, dexterous hand. The Ferris triple shot. And we do in fact have that kind of hand. So, but yeah, generally speaking, my general opinion is don't bother trying to fight these. Yep. At least not while you are limited movement. Oh! Just bad. Just bad enough. I get screwed. I take it just enough poison damage where he one-shot me. Alright. I said I was going to die. I'm not kidding. I know my skill level and I know the way I tend to fight tends to leave a lot to be desired. It's fine. You only ever need to win. The advantage you have in this game is you only ever need to win in the end. If it takes you 100 tries, it takes you 100 tries. That's the perk, advantage, and curse of being being the unkindled, of being the chosen undead. Ow. Alright. Nice. Oh! Damn it! Come on! No! 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 Ow! All right. All right. Nope. I always forget that grab is. Yep, I'm dead. Nope. Yep. All right. Hmm. All right. Yeah, now I'm getting. Yeah, now I'm getting sloppy because I'm trying to just get back to the crab. All right. And this is an Elden Ring where fire resets frostbite. Yep. Oh, I got it. There we go. Like I said, you only ever need to win once. But yeah, this crab was Jose. Excellent spot to hunt, I can say that. Now let's see. And there's these basically omen soldiers. If I had to guess though, I imagine they're closer related to... I mean, this is supposed to be the area of Farron, right? The Kingdom of Farron. So would these be the decayed and broken soldiers of that kingdom? It's interesting because you can see the similarities to the omen of Elden Ring. The back wings, the horn, the overgrown produced horns. It's almost 1-to-1. Almost. Okay. Alright. Ow. Yep, and dead. Yep. I could have sworn I was... whatever. Yeah, this keeps happening because I keep... Alright. Hmm. Alright. Hmm. we do have 18. Okay. So, let's actually head back for a minute. Since we seem to be struggling with one way, let's try a different. Oh? You've returned.
Hello again.
Hello.
I have since heard a great deal about you.
Oh?
For one, that you are most gentle of heart. I, too, am bound by duty, but can offer you my sign.
Well, thank you.
I hear that cordial intrusion lays the path to embers. If I can be of help, by blessing of the moon upon you.
And we learn the stance of Dark Moon
If
loyalty.
you should acquire blessing of the moon...
Well, hopefully we'll get a chance to take advantage of that. For now... we know of you.
Back again, I see. I suppose this means you're after sorceries.
Well, I have some special
my.
ones.
This is stupendous. Then the undead legion of Farron possesses sorceries quite unknown. Thank you for upholding your end of the bargain. I doubt I ever would have made this discovery alone. Now, let us unravel the thing, so you may put these new sorceries to use.
So, what that gets us... Theron Hail, a cascade of soul darts. Sorcery which improves upon the Theron dart fires a cascade, entrusted to the leader of the Legion's acolytes, and apparently a sorcery of his daughter, Hazel. Uh-oh. That was refined by a crystal sage. So yes, Yellowfinger Hazel was the daughter for the leader of the Legion's acolytes. And we killed her. Let's see, I believe... Great Farron Dart. A sorcery which improves upon Farron Dart, a more powerful soul dart. Yep.
Come again.
Which, this is all that spell, replications of the spell that we get from, she used on us by hitting us repeatedly.
Oh, Champion of Ash, welcome. Do you wish to hear a tale?
And we can give her the deep one.
Oh, what's this? Champion of Ash, this divine tome is forbidden. These are dark tales of things that lurk deep within men. These stories would not, of course, only... They're the little creatures that nibble at me in the darkness.
Yeah. So, in addition to things like replenishment, caressing tears, and tears of denial, she now has access to deep protection. Gives you extra attack, absorption, resistance, stamina recovery. Miracle taught to inaugurated deacons of the Cathedral of the Deep. The Deep was originally a peaceful and sacred place, but became the final rest for many abhorrent things. This tale of the Deep offers protection for those who worship amidst the horrors. And a dark miracle summons insect swarm to feast on foes. She mentioned the little things that nibble at her. These insects which lurk in the deep have tiny jaws lined with fangs to tear open skin and burrow in the flesh in the blink of an eye, causing intense bleeding. Faith does not always give us protection, after all.
You know, in my home of Karim, I was a nun. I would be pleased to share, although to be honest, but if I had a divine tome, terribly sorry. But you'll have to find me a divine tome in Braille. Have a pleasant, I pray for you.
Alright. The little things in the dark that nibble at you. We're actually more familiar with this than most. As I've said, the character we're playing has been through Dark Souls 1. This is the champion, the chosen undead, who chose not to link the flame. He was eventually defeated and felled off after his adventure, beaten by one who would later go to link the fire, and his undead corpse risen again as unkindled ash.
Ah, how may...
Alright. And get our souls. And get rid of that. Okay.
Ashen...
So... let's see.
Back again, I suppose.
Okay, so we can't do Great Fair and Dart. Or Fair and Hail. But... we can do Great Heavy Soul Arrow. Well, let's... yeah, why not?
Come again.
And let's talk with our buddy. Oh.
Oh, I would do anything for my master. Just say the word.
Ah, we
Then
can
shall
draw.
we begin? Bearer of the dark sign, let your true strength shine.
Naturally, we'll go for another point of intelligence.
Then shall we begin? Bearer.
Oh, we can gain another.
Then shall we bear?
And this time, let's get... yeah, get some more HP.
You all will. All be safe.
He's given us plenty of free strength. So, and with that, we can actually now wield the weapon we took from Hazel, the Hazel Pick. It's technically slightly weaker than the fire, but with this, we can cast spells. So, and we do have and we can
Tis good, wasn't he?
so with the weapons we have equipped, that can't. Ah, we do have enough to at least start Hazel's Pick.
Pretty, I don't.
Alright. So... burn an undead bone shard, so its Estus Flask is stronger. And we'll attune... it's tempting to do Fair and Dart just because of how cheap and fast it is. We'll start with Great Heavy Soul Arrow. And see how we like that. So let's see how this works for us. Not bad. And the pick does allow us to still melee attack. Not bad. Yeah. And after a steady chant, not bad. I've definitely done worse damage. Alright. Definitely looking a little stronger now. We'll try one more time. Yep. It seems the soldiers have quite the aversion to magic. Well, that hit pretty hard. Oop. Oh. The bubbles hit us for once, so now we're slowed. Alright. There we go. Nope, that's the grab. I gotta remember that that's the grab, and that's probably death. Okay. Yep. Nope. Nope. There we go. Excellent. That turned out pretty well, I think. And yeah. We'll try one last time, and then we'll just head on and... But yeah, you can see these guys have a real hatred of... Oh! Yep. Yeah. Really? Yeah, I just can't seem to get that tonight. Oh well. We'll just go after the last flame instead. Which should be taking the right side. And there's some slugs. And more of the tree sentinels. But naturally the slugs are not the fastest targets. So thankfully they're not much. But there are wolf's blood swordgrass, which is the item you get if you drink, if you help the old wolf of Faring Coven. Sunlight talisman. And drink Estes soup will heal you. Alright. But it means someone was out here cooking at some point. And yeah, there's lots of leeches in the water. But, as you can see, there's also a lot of these trees. These walking skeletons. Yep. Ow. Oof. Well, he certainly took the magic damage, rough. Isn't that interesting? A lot of things here seem very weak to magic. As if magic wasn't commonly used. Well, we'll have to think on that. A nameless knight set. Well, kind of self-explanatory. Some poor nameless knight got caught out here and, well, didn't survive his encounters with the tree-wielding guardians, the slugs, and the poison. Yep. Alright. Which is unfortunate for them, but fortunate for our benefit that we get a new set of armor. Though it is a testament to the fact that you really should switch up your armor based on where you are and where you're going. When you realize what threats are available. Oh. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Okay. Alright. Oh! Forgot he had the pull-up attack. Yep. There we go. Oh! But yeah. It's only when you only get that special attack is when you find an enemy's weakness. Note that this one is actually a little different. This one shows several figures, a family, it seems, all holding items, rising from the flame. But we silence the last one and gain access to Farron's inner keep. lined with the blades of those who gave their all to protect this. And depicts four figures of a holy family. If I had to guess, hmm, hmm, Gwyn, perhaps his wife, and two children? Maybe? Homeward Bones. Yep. Oh, crap, not this again. Give up, give up, give up, give up. Nope. Hate these things so much. Alright. Yeah. Luckily, nope. Remember, if you know what an enemy's weakness is, you can get quite a bit of stun on them. Alright. Alright. And we made it back around. Okay, and this is just a back way. Okay, if you take the right path. Yep. Okay. Nope. Alright. There we go. And curse is pretty good for there. Alright, we're good there. But now that we've reached our goal, now we just need to get back to the... We could just teleport back to the keep, which is why they give you the homeward bones. But just feel like double checking myself, make sure I didn't miss anything useful. Plus, what the hell, we'll show off the Estus soup. You'll find it periodically in the game. And when you do, it's just an extra free heal. Yeah, I think we're about good. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna rest and then head in. There's some more bits and bobs spread across the swamp, but by and large we've seen most of what the swamp has to offer. The trio that kept killing me, that I was aiming for to kill, the funny thing is, I believe the only thing they're protecting is a hat. It's a very stylish hat, and one that's very beloved by the community at large, but I believe it's just a hat. Alright. Now, what lies on the other side of the gate, where you must extinguish the flame to reach? You'll see it's more of these crow people. One of their storytellers preaching from up above. Yep. And so enraptured that they barely noticed we were actually there. Again, as you can see, they're absolutely lost in everything. They're not truly paying attention. They just remember that they're supposed to be listening. A shriving stone if you want to remove an infusion from a weapon. If it's suddenly doing less damage and, you aren't going to be continuing the way it would grow. Alright. And further in, yeah, one of the basilisks saw us. Yep. But there's also a path down there. But we'll come back to that later. For now, I think something's fighting. And here we see dark wraiths attacking more of these omen soldiers. But where you want to go is here first for another bonfire, bringing us back to the ruins. And further back, there's even more of these omen soldiers. Just keeping an eye out. Nice. More rotten pine resin. And now, a crystal lizard. Yeah, that ain't doing much. That ain't doing much. Yeah, the longsword's our best shot so far. Alright. Yeah, that sucked. Oof. Yep. Well, taking it on the shield. And this one dropped 2 Titanite scales for us. Great magic weapon. Yep. So, it allows us to unlock the path here. So if we wanted to reach the Road of Sacrifices, and perhaps apply some damage to a Ow. Yep, they always hurt. Black Knight's still Yep. Yep. There it is. And the fact that they're a regular enemy early on should tell you. A regular enemy that you can respawn by going back to a bonfire should tell you how far and how big the scaling of this game is going to be. After all, if Black Knights are early game enemies, well, what could possibly be late game? Well, only time will tell. Atonement. A hollow gem. Alright. Infused to create hollow weapon. A gem of infused titanite, a stone plentiful in Londor, land of the hollows. Used in infusion to create hollow weapons. Hollow weapons are said to peer into the essence of its wielder, whose luck boosts attack. So, luck, a unique stat to this game. Somewhat. And atonement. Miracle given to those cast out from the Sable Church of Londor. Attracts more attention from foes. This is the only tale known by the exiles who believe it carries words of forgiveness. Cursed journeys, too, must ultimately come to an end. Reminds me of the fact that a lot of people never realize one of the most famous biblical works is not by a saint of any kind, but by Dante Alighieri, whose work, the Inferno, Purgatorio, and actually Heaven, because there are actually 3 parts, and the Inferno is simply the first. But it is worth noting about that. Dante's story is, by and large, just him giving the middle finger to people who upset him and caused him to be cast out.
Welcome home, Ashen. Speak thine. Very well, then take nourishment.
Alright.
Let these souls withdrawn from their vessels, manifestations of disparity, elucidated by fire, burrow deep within thee, retreating to a darkness beyond the reach of flame.
Let's go. You know what we need more of? Stamina. Yeah, we need far more stamina.
Farewell, may the flame.
Alright. Farron Keep Perimeter. And only time will tell. For now, let's move on. Oh, here they comes. I walked in front of them, damn it. I forgot they still were coming up the road. So, let's draw them into a fight with the other idiots. Yep. Yep. Yeah, there we go. There. Yeah. Nope. Yep. Yep. as you might expect, two sword wraiths are two of the dark wraiths here are kind of rough to deal with. All right. Yep, that sucked. There we go. Alright. There's the grab. Okay, got one. God, they are fast. Yep. Yeah, probably cracked red arms from both of them, but yeah, that's all. As I say, there's no way I'm getting their armor that easy. They can drop their weapon and armor, it's just not that simple. It never is. Let's see. Another ember. And yes, the poison cloud he breathes out. Not the worst. Ah, we got their dagger. For those curious. A crude, half-rotten dagger. Choice weapon of the blunt-horned Grews, descendants of the acolytes of Farron Keep. The rancid blade is drenched in rotten waste, making it acutely poisonous. So, these are the Grew, descendants of those who were entrusted to keep a watch on Farron after the Undead Legion could no longer. But notice, the closer we draw to the keep, it's not peaceful. We can hear the clashing of metal. So whatever is going on in there is violent and relentless. Black bug pellets, if you want to resist dark damage some more. Well, those two seem to be perfectly content. So let's see what waits for us here. What do we find? Blood. Lots of it. And there. Ooh. Two soldiers, seemingly of the same group, fighting each other. Let's go. And he seems ready to fight us as well. This is the Abyss Watchers. Adept swordsmen. And generally the first major obstacle a lot of people are going to run into. Yep. As you can see, though, the Abyss Watchers, as the name implies, is more than one. They're adept too. Their unique fighting style. And they're fighting amongst themselves. Nope. Yep. Watch your stamina. They do hit hard. But so long you have one saving grace. And that is the simple truth that they're going to be fighting each other as much as you. Yep. Okay. Nice. But that's only for the start. You see, for the first time, due to our interference, all of them are dead. For them killing themselves, there would always be one alive. But when they're all dead, this allows all of their corruption, everything, their power, their thoughts. The Legion stands as one. And so, they now can face us, one-on-one. Oh. Yep. Oh yeah. I just love this fight. And you can see, for those who have played Bloodborne, where Lady Maria of the Clock Tower came from. And this is very much like that fight. You're going to have to know your stamina and feel the pace of this. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Yep. Yeah, a lot of his stuff is roll catches. Alright. Yeah. And yeah. And no. Ranged ain't gonna help you much, honestly. Yep, got me. Rolled just a half second too late. Like I said, I love this fight. But now that we're out, now that we're out of the swamp area, we can move to heavier armor. And that's with Hovel. Okay, that's with. So I can take off, like, the pick, yeah. And honestly, the dagger, too. Alright. Yeah. And we'll let the two Dark Wraiths cut their way up. In the meantime, we'll just sneak our way past. Oh. Yeah. Because the two Dark Wraiths know what they're doing. It might be nice to go to the dragon. It's less stability. More fire resist by a bit. Yeah, the regular crest shield. Yeah, the Dragon Crest shield does reduce fire significantly. So... Alright. And let's try this again. Yep. Yep. Nice. Alright. You only ever have to damage the main one I'm locked onto. If you know the fight well enough, you can pretty much ignore the second one and wait for the third one to stand. He'll always be the corrupted one who will distract him, which will allow you to get some nice damage in. And remember, if he's going for the dagger swipe, the dagger swipe by itself can't, like you see, can bounce off. Of course, the jump attack is... Oh! I got a little cocky. The jump attack does bypass your shield. But the other thing to note is that you can parry. I normally don't because I'm not great on the parry windows. But it is entirely possible to parry the Undead Legion. And for some people, that's, that is an entirely valid way of doing things. Alright. And yeah. But yeah, the Undead Legion is one of my favorite fights, and just... it stands as a testament of what great boss design can be. And what a great boss can make you feel when you're pressured, you're anxious, alright. Yep. Alright. Alright. because you want to be careful, because of course, naturally, the other guy has no compunction about stabbing you in the back. Alright. Luckily, it's not... Luckily, the second guy doesn't have a huge HP pool. There we go. But of course, neither does the third guy. And no, he's still counted as part of the Abyss Watchers. So he does still only has so much HP. And we've seen this. So now, here we go. Yep. Got him. Yep. Second, go for the roll under the third, get the slice in. There we go. Yep. Okay. Nope. Yeah, that. Yep. Oh, I love this so much. Oh, okay. Got me on the shield. So he's gonna get the damage on. Okay. Sorry, it's just his moves are so elegantly chained together. 1, 2, 3. One, two. Yeah, nope. And they explode behind him. Yep. Nope. One, two. Ow! Got the roll wrong. Okay. That time got him. Yep. Ah, got the roll wrong. Ah. This remains one of my favorite fights. There we go. I almost hate winning it. It's one of those things where I want to dance with them as long as possible. Yep. Sorry, friend. You were a great partner, though. So, we got 2 items. The first, the soul of the blood of the wolf. One of the twisted souls steeped in strength. The blood was spread amongst the Abyss Watchers, and their souls are one with the soul of the Wolf-Blood Master. And cinders of Lord left by the Abyss Watchers. If the lords will not return to their thrones themselves, let them be returned as cinders. The Watchers of the Abyss swore upon their shared wolf's blood, which also served as their mandate as lords. Now, take an honest look. The Undead Legion. 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. All undeads, all sworn to push back the abyss. But each and every one fail. Each and every one no more. Let's return them home. Oh? And look who's here.
I know you. Been some time since we met in person.
Yeah.
I just dropped in to see how she's getting on. Now, what are you playing at with this circus? This cesspool of doddering old folk and degenerates? Couldn't be better. She must fit in perfectly here.
She does. And why are you here?
This place is couldn't hope for better.
Well, we've done what we set out to. We've returned the Lord of Cinder back to their throne. The Watchers of the Abyss they've returned where they belong. Now, let's see what we can gain strength-wise from their souls.
Aha, thou art returned, and a fine day it is. So, happy.
The Wolf Knight's Greatsword. Greatsword of a knight tainted by the dark of the abyss, and master of the wolf's blood of Farron. The Wolf Knight was the first Abyss Watcher, and his sword is more punishing against creatures of the abyss. Or the Farron Greatsword. Greatsword of the Abyss Watchers, which is atypically paired with an unusual dagger. The dagger is utilized as a wedge in the left hand, while the greatsword is held in the right, a unique technique that is synonymous with the Undead Legion. Confounds foes in the manner of wolves hunting prey. Its skill is parry, a deflect an attack when timed properly, and follow up with a critical hit executed by the dagger. Though, I think you know what we'll be getting. The great sword, after all, it's the weapon Blue used to finish linking the finished off Gwyn.
Now.
After all, it's been more corrupted, and it's not what it was, but it seems to still remember. Its owner. So, we're going to need some more strength.
welcome home, speak that. Very well, then touch take Nari.
Yep.
Let these souls withdrawn to manifestations. Farewell, Ashen, may the flame.
It's a little disappointing that it's not as strong as it once was. I mean, it required so much more intelligence and faith before. And it seems to have lost most of its magic power over time. Sad, but unfortunate, but if nothing else, it's a memento of the things we've
Just
suffered
good,
through.
wasn't easy.
In the meantime, let's see. Yeah, in the meantime, we can also get... Wouldn't be the worst to start getting this up again.
Pretty big, I don't know.
Alright. And we can go back to our usual shield. Or one of our usual ones. Alright. So, from the Abyss Watchers, we get to see what they were protecting. What they charged themselves to hold back. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a secret compartment hidden back behind. And here we find the catacombs of Carthus. The Legion would protect this place and keep people out. At any cost. An underground tomb. We can see many skeletons here. Yep. Note, the traditional rule applies. If you don't get souls, it's not dead. Thankfully, in this place, it just takes you 2 tries. But these warriors of Carthus are quite adept. And it seems, unsurprisingly, these skeletons are none too vulnerable to frostbite. After all, frostbite is something that only bothers those who have organs. Carthus Rouge. True enough. So, it seems our regular sword won't... The Irithyll straight sword won't be that useful. See if they're weak to magic damage. Nope. Nothing too horrible. But it's clear this wasn't the proper weapon choice either. And... oh, a headless skeleton. Well, not the worst. Oh. There we go. Yeah. Nice. Yep. And yeah, we're starting to get a feel for it. And plus, it's kind of nice to be able to use. Also note, all these traps reset. And it's nice to be able to use the weapons and really start to get a feel for them. More souls. And more of the guards. Well, they want you to go for the item and ignore the guard. Obviously, we're not going to. Yep. Even if you run out of FP, you can still do the attack. It just won't get as powered up. So, yep. Yep. So keep that in mind as things go. You're never completely out of options with weapon FP skills. Sharp gem. Oop. Ow. There it is. I'm like, I remember there being a secret here. And any skeleton with an eye, glowing eye, remember, you're going to have to kill them twice. And there, we get the Karthus Pyromancy Tome. Our first one, our first Pyromancy improvement. Though it speaks volumes that Karthus felt pyromancy, which is usually looked down upon, worth studying. A pyromancy tome from Karthus containing pyromancies crafted for battle. Give to the old master pyromancer to learn the advanced pyromancy of Karthus. Karthus pyromancies developed in isolation from other forms, explaining their divergent evolution. So where most pyromancies grew in one particular way, and the Great Swamp had their vision with focusing on tossing fireballs and bigger fireballs, Karthus developed something of a bit of a different tradition. Well, we'll have to see what Karthus developed. Whoop. Keep moving. Sorry, buddy. As you can see, you can do a lot with your basic movement in this game. Not having to... You don't have to roll constantly to dodge. It can help, but it's not necessary. Okay. So that's one way to go. This is another. More Titanite shards, very welcome. Oh. I didn't see if either of those had glown up. Give them a moment. Nope, guess neither one did. So, let's see what's up here. Okay. So we're good there. And honestly, I'm starting to get pretty tired, so I think I'm going to start calling it here. We'll just go back and look at the pyromancies and then call it for the night. Because I gotta be up in the morning. And I just, honestly, I just looked at the clock and went, oh gods, I have to be up in 6 hours. So, have a good, yep. You have a good night as well. Well, before we go, I just want to make sure we get access to these pyromancies, because if I remember right, this is one of the nicer ones.
Ah, there I am. Well, well. I've never seen anything like this. This inscription. This tome is from the catacombs. Fascinating. On this day, the teacher learns alongside the pupil.
So, now the ones we just got, we have Great Combustion, Powerful Giant Flame, and Karthus Beacon. Damage increases with consecutive attacks, so the more you hit, and Karthus Flame Arc. Pyromancy of Karthus of the Sands reinforces the right weapon with flame. Warriors of Karthus favored supplemental pyromancy such as this, which was used to enhance the curved blades of its swordsmen. So, that is absolutely something we would love to have. Being able to enhance a weapon. Not bad. Reinforcing the pyromancy flame.
Do not be... What is it?
But, as we said, we're entering into an area where neither of our main weapons are that effective because they're going for bones. However, a while back I did bless these Drang hammers. And I figure now is good a time as any to give them some love.
Ah, 'tis good this wasn't he?
A different weapon for each area ends up being a thing I end up doing a lot in this game.
Prithee be careful, I don't want to say.
Alright. So, we'll see how our bone breakers end up working out next time. So, thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, and this has been Dark Souls 3. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now, folks. Bye for now.